Great move, Thomas Chabot scores!
He bursts over the Panther line, White to the net, shoots, and he scores!
Here's Kachuk, right in, scores!
Balzer's a handoff to Balzer's going to the net, scores!
Welcome to Sens Talk. My name is Brandon, and I am your host. Before we get started, please follow us on Twitter at SensTalk_ for a lot of days today games and, of course, breaking news as well. Please check out our sponsor, SeatGeek.com. Download the app in the App Store and use the promo code SensTalk. You will save $20 off your first purchase. Now, yesterday's game was between the Ottawa Senators and the Detroit Red Wings. Sorry, I was not able to make the video. Unseen circumstances caused that. Today I had a podcast with Brandon Mackey for the Silver 7 Sens. Great writer. Definitely recommend checking out his articles. As well, I recommend checking out his podcast, Internal Budget. I made my debut today. The video, or podcast, should be out tomorrow. So stay tuned on my Twitter. I'll post a link. Great hour conversation. Great hockey talk. Some throwback talk. Some Sens talk. Some Crosby golden goal talk. Really good podcast. Stay tuned for that tomorrow. Now, last night's game was Thomas Chabot's 200th National Hockey League game, so congratulations to him. And overall, the same lineup as Marcus Hogberg starts for your Ottawa Senators and Jonathan Bernier for the Detroit Red Wings. So the first period we go. After a great start for Ottawa, a power play 2, the Red Wings who score first. Chabot can't cover. Nielsen deflects it in. 1-0 Red Wings. Ottawa really came out firing, but really limped at the end of this period. We go to the second now. 7 minutes in. Larkin, he gets a second of the night for Detroit, and all of a sudden it looks like the bottom-feeding team of the NHL, the Red Wings, are going to defeat your Ottawa Senators. It's a 2-0 game. Now, Larkin gets his 18th of the year from Todd Bertuzzi and Robbie Fabry. However, 7 minutes later, this is where things change. Mike Riley to Anisimov, who rips it glove side, past Bernier top shelf for his 14th of the year on the power play. It's an arty party. It's a Senators lead, cut to 1. It's a 2-1 game for the Red Wings. Turney with a secondary assist. We're going to the third period now, where things are starting to turn towards the Senators' favor. Scott Sabourin, his first goal in the Canadian Tire Center, second of the year. A little dipsy doodle between the legs, and the flex off him past Bernier off the post. And as Bernier can't cover the post, it goes into the net. 2-2 game. Pekka and Thomas Chabot with the assist on this goal. On Sabourin's second, 2 minutes into the period. Ottawa, after that, gets a lot of momentum. And 6 minutes into the period, it's Artem Anisimov's turn to strike again. Halyuk and Nick Paul with the assist on this goal. It's a 3-2 lead. Ottawa, with Anisimov's 15th of the year, is in the driver's seat to take the lead. But a minute and a half later, Gagne deflects a shot past Hogberg off the post and in for his first as a Detroit Red Wing and 6th of the year. Detroit makes it a 3-3 game again on the power play from Hronek and Dylan Larkin. We're going to overtime now, where it's looking really good for Ottawa. Ottawa gets a power play in the last couple minutes. Anisimov with multiple chances. Brady Tkachuk with multiple chances. But Ottawa fails to do anything. We're going to the shootout now, where the first shooter for both teams miss. Mike Riley, first shooter for Ottawa, was kind of interesting. Second shooter for the Red Wings was stopped, while Artem Anisimov slid 5-hole on Jonathan Bernier. Technically a hat trick, sort of, not really. Bertuzzi, to win it, the extended to go to the fourth round. He stopped as your Senators win it 4-3 in the shootout. The Senators win 4-3 with a big W in front of the faithful in Ottawa. In that first period in Chabot's 200th National Hockey League game, Chabot was trying to do too much, trying to be too fancy, and was trying to force play. After the game got on, he got more comfortable and started to calm down, but that first period was one of the worst periods I've seen Chabot play. Once you're trying to force stuff to happen, it's going to be bad news. So, only advice I give to Thomas Chabot, a young defenseman, star in the making, already is all-star, is to play the game your way with consistency, but on top of that, don't force anything and just let the game come to you. I know that sounds cliche, but that is the truth. If you try to force something, you're going to turn the puck over, you're going to give turnovers, you're going to give opponent goals, and you're just going to make yourself look like a bad defenseman. So just calm it down, keep it simple, and your results will come. Ottawa really dominated this game. Like I said in the first period, they played well. Didn't play well in the second half of the period, but outshot Detroit nonetheless 11-10 in the first. In the second, they outshot them 10-9. In the third, they outshot them 12-8. In overtime, 6-1, whoppingly overshot them 39-28 the total. Ottawa really dominating the play tonight. Well, yesterday. Team stats: Ottawa won the face-off battle 31-28. Ottawa got 5 power play opportunities, only could strike on one of them thanks to Anisimov's opening goal, and Detroit 1 for 2. Ottawa got 5 more hits, 28-23 on the night. The third star of the game was Thomas Chabot from your Ottawa Senators. After that first period, he really calmed down and played well, got an assist. Second star, Dylan Larkin with a goal and an assist. And the first star, Artem Anisimov with his family and kids watching, 2 goals on the night, including the shootout game winner. Attendance last night was 15,505. I saw some pictures. Really good crowd, especially for the 2 bottom-feeding teams in the National Hockey League. Sens fans are a passionate bunch, and we will never give up on our team. Now let's get to the Sens Talk Star of the Night, voted by you, the fans. We've received about 75-80 votes for the Sens Talk Star of the Night, voted by you, the fans. Brought to you by our friend SeatGeek.com. Download the app in the App Store and use the promo code SensTalk. You will save $20 off your first purchase. We have a 3-way tie for second. With 7% of the vote, it is Scott Sabrin, finally on the board again, Marcus Hogberg, and Brady Tkachuk. So let's go through each. Firstly, Scott Sabrin last night, 1 goal, 3 shots, 2 hits. Pretty good effort for him, getting a goal for the first time in front of the Ottawa faithful. Only took until the second last day in February. But overall, is it March right now? It's March 1st. Never mind, last day in February. But yeah, it was a nice goal. And, it was nice to see Scott Sabrin get rewards for some tough play. Marcus Hogberg made some big stops. 25 out of 28 of them were stopped out of the shots he faced. Not his busiest night, but he still was there to make the stop. The other star, it was Brady Tkachuk. 7 shots, 3 hits, and a block. Brady Tkachuk is a workhorse. He's a star in the making. I already know he's an all-star, but I mean a superstar. This guy is the real deal. He's a solid 50, 60-point guy who puts the body on the line every game. He is probably the future captain of this team, I'm not going to lie. So, he is the other star. The first star of the game, 79% of the vote with overwhelming majority. It is Artem Anisimov. 2 goals, 10 shots. He put on 10 shots last night in a 2-goal effort. He is your Sens Talk Star of the Night, voted by you, the fans. And you know what? That trade with Smith, I said at the time Ottawa won, and they've overwhelmingly won now. He's on pace to score plus 20 goals. So that is really good for him, really good for Ottawa, and really good for his future in the National Hockey League. Besides that, the Senators win it 4-3 in the shootout. The next Sens game is on Tuesday against the Pittsburgh Penguins at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, so I'll see you all then. Thank you all for watching. Please follow us on Twitter at SensTalk_. For live updates of the games and, of course, breaking news, please like us on Facebook at SensTalk, add us to circles on Google Plus at SensTalk. Click the big red button down there and subscribe to us. Like this video, share this video with your cool stuff. Please check our website, SensTalkCentral.com. We update that every single day. And, of course, please check out our sponsor, SeatGeek.com. Download the app in the App Store and use our promo code SensTalk. You will save $20 off your first purchase. I'll see you Tuesday night when the Sens take on the Pens. Screw the Pens. I'll see you then. Go Sens go.